everyone, I'm Beth Amine and welcome to Belly Dance Basics Part 2. In Part 1, we learned the mechanics of the moves and gained more strength, flexibility, and freedom of expression. In this video, you will join a class of some of my favorite students and expand and explore the next level of the movements. So have fun and let's go. Let's begin by getting a sense of being in our bodies and being this moment all together. So just move a little. Oh, it's so glorious to just be here and feel just how fun it is to move, to be able to move. So just a few moves to center yourself in your physical existence, and here we go. I always like to start with the breath. It oxygenates your body, puts you in the moment, and really brings that life force through every cell. So let's start by having our fingers to the floor, lifting the arms as we inhale and exhaling down. And you can make lots of great noise if you so like. Exhaling down, breathing in. And you can look up at your hands and down and breathe in, exhale down, breathing in, and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Now let's get a slightly wider stance, and we're going to come a little bit lower, knee over ankle, and let's have our arms go to the diagonal as we breathe in and breathe out, opening our chest and extending the sides of our bodies. Breathing in, looking up, and breathing out. That air is so good. I can guarantee you none of us have breathed enough today. And out, in and out. A few more breaths. And now let's come up through the center of our body, open up, and breathe down. Breathing in, wide as you can, wide as you can. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more breath. And now further opening up the side of the body and beginning to stretch the foot. I'd like you to pivot on the foot and lift the heel as you bring your arm underneath in a circle. Open all the way up, top of the circle as high as you can go, and follow your eyes and your hand together out. So turning on the ball of the foot and bringing your body all the way around. Open, open, and breathe. Breathing in, and let that air go out. Breathing in and out, and last one. Breathing in and out. Now, let's do the opposite side. Opening, and you can have both palms down and both palms open. Really get the sense of opening. Breathing in and breathing out. One more on this side. Good. Now let's take our arms all the way up. I'd like you to bend your legs, knee over ankles, come down low, drop your back, and round it all the way up. All the way to the ceiling, drop your legs, and round up one more time. Opening up the spine, dropping down, and rounding up. Great. Now with the arms extended to the side, bend the knee as you pull out. Fantastic. Keep that tummy tight and the arms extending so you feel a stretch in your side. In fact, we can actually go over a little bit and get a deeper stretch in that side. And let's do that on the opposite side. Now, a word about posture here. Posture is extremely important. The tummy is tucked, the chest is lifted, and everyone, the tailbone is ever so slightly dropped so that you can feel the strength of your body in your core, and you have that wonderful posture and holding of all your muscles, and you look amazing. So I'll be mentioning posture quite often. Now, we're pulling out, bending the legs. Now, I'd like you to keep your legs stable and just feel what it's like to pull out with the upper body. Okay, now let's push those tent walls out. Push them out to the side. Very, very nice. Good. Now, a couple of stretches for the spine, putting the arms behind the back, Extending the arms. If you can only leave them here, no worries. It's still a great stretch. Lifting, turning, and soften the legs and come back. Lift up. And if you can only leave your hand, go this far, no worries. Let's drop our hands. Let's extend our stance and bend one leg, one knee over the other as you shift your weight from one side to the other and stretch out your inner thighs. Very good, very, very nice. Now put your elbows on your thighs, and I'd like you to do some pulses. This really opens the hips and start strengthening all the muscles that will support you for your dance. Now let's get our hands on our thighs and also do a few little pulses like that. Okay, the next thing for our spines, for the fluidity of the spine, is to make your back flat. And you can see everyone's back is flat, kind of like a tabletop. And then we're going to round up one vertebrae at a time. So now let's put our arms out, make our back flat as a tabletop, and round up, and out, and round, and out, and round. Perfect. All right, next, let's have a little rotation of the neck and the opposite direction. And now the shoulders, pressing the shoulders to the ears, drawing them back, pressing them down and forward. So it's up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. Now make a complete rotation. Add your elbows and push into the space. And bend your knees and get an entire body motion with this. Feel your body just start to loosen. Yes. Oh, excellent. It'll just keep your back in real good shape. Good for us. Good. And let's have one arm go up and down and the other one go up and down. And let's see if we can really open our chest now for this very important open and drop, open and drop, open and drop. Fabulous. I think our upper bodies are pretty good now. Yeah, a little twist, everything. We're good. Oh, that feels so good. Great. Now let's get our hips warmed up. We're going to go side to side. And this is also a very important move. This swing of the hips is used throughout this dance. And it really is your feet being planted, you feeling the weight of your body in your feet, and your hip extending past it so that you get a nice swing of the hips and a good core strengthening. So side to side, side to side. So I'd like you to feel your the weight of your body in your feet with your hips here, and we want to press forward with the foot forward and just press into the foot and let the hip go past. So you get a nice swing forward and lift your foot. Yes, very nice. Now take that foot and swing side to side. Now swing it forward and side and forward and side. Excellent. Okay, let's do that on the other side so you get the feeling of this pressing swing into the hips and to the side. And if your hips are a little bit stiff, a wonderful thing to do is put one hand on one side of your hip joint and kind of massage it and gently extend it out. And you can massage the other one too. And they will start moving. They just need a little attention. So again, pushing slightly, you can massage that joint and pull your tummy in, and that will really help your extension and be extremely toning as well. Good. Good for the hips. And let's conclude by going front and side, and again on that side, front and side. Great. Now, we also have to get our pelvic area warmed up. This is very beneficial for all the internal organs. Keeps all these muscles really strong. It's done by making the knees soft, coming forward and back, and forward and back. So up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes! Yay, good. Up and down. Okay, we're going to go all the way around the world here. We're going to go side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Go the other way. Side, front, side, back, side, front. And now let's smooth that out. Yes. Yay! Good. And the other direction. Okay, one foot forward. Make a circle So what I'm doing is I'm coming in, forward and around. I have to keep my tummy quite tight. This will warm up all these muscles. Hip joint as well. Very nice. And the opposite side, all the way around. Okay, hips are feeling good. And let's see, I think we've done it all. How are the bodies feeling? Hips
Great.
warmed up, back warmed up. Yay, we're warmed up. Let's dance. This is very much a dance of the feet, and the feet engaging in the floor or the Mother Earth. It's the oldest recorded form of dance and said to be perhaps 30,000 years old and has a very loving relationship with the floor. So let's get our feet warmed up by pointing our toes and doing the shin muscles and then our heels to get our calves. So point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Very nice. Other side. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Now let's wiggle. This is where our balance comes in. Ah, we're pretty well balanced. And turn the foot to get the ankle all nice and warmed up as well. Other side, wiggle the foot and turn the ankle to get the foot warmed up as well. Great. Okay, so now I'd really like you to feel your engagement in the floor as your weight shifts from one foot to the other. Feel the full weight of your body in that foot, and that's what's going to guide you in these movements. So let's try putting one foot forward and swinging the hips over that foot. Very nice. So what I'm doing is as my weight hits that foot, I extend the hip just past it, and that creates that nice swing in the hips. So let's go now forward and then side. So it'll be a 4 count, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front, in place, side, place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try taking that front and back. So forward, place, back, place. Forward and back. Very nice, everyone. Forward and back. Let's hook those two together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then front and back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it on the opposite side. Front, step, side, step, front, step, back, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. So we're going to add hands to it, and if you can only do the feet, no worries. Just keep to the feet. But our hands are going to match our feet. They're going to go front, side, front, and rotate open. Front, side, front, and rotate open. Okay, let's try it slow first. Front and side and front, rotate open. Again, front, side, front, rotate open. Let's try the opposite side. Front, side, front, rotate open. Front, side. Very nice. Well done. Okay, now we're going to take it to the side by going in another 4 count step. Step, together, step, touch. Step, together, step, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know some of you like to add a little hip motion to it. You can just use your feet, or if you really want to use your hips, you can add some extra movements as you go side and side. It's done by pushing the foot into the floor. Yeah, okay, good, nice. Let's add the hands to that one. We are going to expand, step, together, step, contract as we turn, open, and open. Okay, let's put those two steps together, those two combos together, shall we?
Yes.
Here we go. Okay, front, side, front. Now to that direction and repeat. On the opposite side and to the right. Or, well, yeah. Very nice. Okay, bravo. That's our combo. Okay, now that we have done those smoother steps, you'll notice that having the foot flat creates a very smooth kind of rhythmic step. And you're really working through your core here to create those smooth movements. In order to have the faster steps that are more rhythmic, you need to engage the foot in a different way, which is lifting the heel. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to remind ourselves from our warm-up of bending the legs and having our pelvic area drop forward and back. And that's going to help us with a lot of these steps. Okay, good. So these are other steps. We're swinging east-west. And then we're going to add now our
north-south.
North-south, thank you. I needed help with that dialogue. Our north-south, which means you just get a super nice groove on. You bend your knees. It's very good for your knees. You don't go too low, and it makes very strong thighs. So you get a nice rhythm. And there's a lot of expansion and contraction in this dance, and you'll see we'll be expanding and contracting a lot. So now, place one foot forward and lift the heel. And once the heel's lifted, this is going to allow you to create some sharper movement. Okay, step number one is going to catch a beat down. So I'm very strong on the standing leg, and I'm going to drop and then lift. My leg bends and straightens. This standing leg bends and straightens, and you can catch that beat down. So let's catch it down. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Very nice. Isn't that a great move? Feels good too. Strengthens all these muscles here. It's great for you. Okay. Opposite foot forward, heel lifted, and bam, down, down. That's called a hip drop. Yes. Okay, let's catch the beat now, forward or up. So we're going to do the same thing. Extend one foot, have all the weight on the standing leg, lift the heel, and straighten this standing leg, slightly straighten the forward leg, so that you can tilt your pelvic area forward and catch the beat up. Yes! I like it. Boom. Uh-huh. Now, other side. Okay. I like it, I like it. So we're going to use our legs, and I'll show you how to switch your side to side. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, place, 1, 2, 3, place. 2, 3, place the foot, hip, 2, 3, foot flat. And that allows you to shift your weight from one side to the other. Okay, now we have the drop, we have the lift, and the classic step is the toss. So again, you're going to do that by using your legs up and down and extending the foot so that you're on the ball of the foot and the weight of your body's on this standing thigh. As we straighten our legs, we're going to turn this hip into the center, not your body, not your head, you know, you're not turning all that way, but you're keeping this straight here. It's just your hip. Lifts and tosses in and drops. Lifts and drops. Boom, boom. Yes, and really throw it up. So let's get some nice throws in there. Throw everything. This is what we call the free flying, fabulous, flesh, fantastic, fantasia. It's not flopping, it's flying. Yes. Let's do that on the other side. And it's good for you. Take my word for it. Yes, yes, yes. It's vitamin S. You shake every day, you're going to be doing great. No, S. S. Shake. For shake. Good. And also...
The new vitamin.
I know, it's a vitamin, I'm telling you. And what I love also is taking it in a circle. And the way you do that is you keep one foot planted and you use the opposite foot that pivots you around. Yes. So boom. And then you put it slightly forward and twist. Forward, twist, forward, twist. Okay, so let's do it with our toss, everyone. Oh, one up and one down. Boom, boom, boom. Let's have the hand by the hip that's working down and the opposite one up. Excellent, that's it. Let's do it the other way. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Okay, now let's also get on this, get on the standing leg, lift up, and then hip to the side. So you've got this kind of side thing going on. Bam, bam. Yeah.
More cowbell.
I know. Isn't that like saucy? Yeah. And it feels it's so good. Ow, good for your hip joints. Other side. Again, up and down. Ball of the foot. Lifted. Bam. 2, down, down. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a review of our fast, fabulous steps. We've got down, 2, 3, place, down, 2. And we've got up. We've got turn. toss. We've got toss. And we've got round the world, round the world, round the world, and round the world. Yay! Okay. One thing, yeah. Oh yeah, that's exactly. We want to finish with our walking steps and then we'll be able to put it all together. So here we go. We also have a fabulous walk in the up and down mode of life. Okay, so here you're gonna extend a foot, draw it back, up, down, extend, contract, expand, contract, expand, contract. And we're going to now extend a little further and have our hand and our foot go together. Put one behind your head, very classic pose. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Walk forward with that. And the way you walk back with that would be to just put your foot behind the other and you will go back. Forward, two, da, da, and take it back. Excellent. Okay, one last one and then we're going to put everything together that we've done so far. And that is to extend the foot to the side lightly, bring it to the center a little heavy. Light, heavy, up, down, light, bent, and that will move you forward. Yes. Okay, let's add a cool hand movement to that. Here's our hand. It's going to go out to the side with the foot and come down the center. And out to the side with the foot. Down. Okay. Ah! Down. Out. Down. Out. Down. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Here we go. Are we ready? We're going to go forward and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Let's put together everything we've done so far. Everything.
Okay.
I mean everything. Don't leave anything out. Everything.
Editing.
Okay, no editing. Everything. So here we go. We're going to start with the front and side thing. Front, side. Take it over there. Take it over there. This side. Take it over there. Now take it back, take it side. Now we're going to use this side and toss, 2, 3. Repeat it. And take it around. Wow, that's a lot, but it all fits. Should we do it one more time?
Yeah.
Wow, that's okay. It just happened. Okay, let's try it again. This side. Now, to the side. Toss. Take it around the world. And the opposite way. I'm liking it. Yay! Bravo! Okay, and I believe we have our shimmy coming up next, so let's explain that one. And, okay, that one, that is the very fast movements with the hips. And it's done by having your knees bent, not locked, so that it allows the more free flying fabulousness of the floppiness. So I'm slightly straightening one leg and then the other. And that allows me to just set myself free. Yes, just like that. Set it free. And you can just shake as much as you want. It's okay. We're all friends here. And your body loves to shake. It just will make you happy. Do this every day. Eat your apple. You're good. Good. Okay. So, at first it may be very hard to have it all, you know, just moving. But just be patient. This is a language of its own, and it will take a little time to do it. It's just fine. So, okay. We have our shimmy. and let us do a few accents, shall we? Okay, so the way to get accents is by sharpening the hip, by clenching your cheek, also very toning, and your thigh, bam, and then the opposite side. My legs stay bent, and I slightly straighten as I boom, 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 boom. Yes! Yes, very nice. It feels good, doesn't it? So we can go shimmy, 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 bam, 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 da 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 da, boom, 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 boom. I know it feels good. That's all the way to do it. Okay, so now let's do our doubles. One of Paul's favorites. It's the double hit. It goes hit, 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 hit. So I'm using my leg. I'm going out, in, out, switch, out,
in,
out, switch, out, in, out. And my legs stayed bent. At no time am I ever locked, because if they're locked, I can't control my legs. So it's a little low. Out, 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 out. Yes. Out. We all together here? Let's see. Out, 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 ouch, ouch, Okay, and this is the basis of walking with the shimmy, which is something you really want to have on your resume. Everyone needs to put that down. So the way you begin to walk with the shimmy is that double hit. So put your foot forward, put the weight on that forward foot, completely on the foot, and you go out, out. Your other foot, out, 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 out. Back it up. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
How do you go to
Speed
the
it
market?
up. What?
How do you go to the market?
Yeah, this is how I go to the market. Let's see. I forgot my carrots. Or I do my nails like this, of course.
You know what I call this move?
What?
OMG.
OMG. Oh my God!
Oh my glutes.
Oh my glutes. Yeah, it really will. It's so true. It really will get those glutes. But that is basically the shimmy. Bravo.
Right.
Okay, so let's have a little review of some of the slow things now. We put, oh, wait a minute. We have to do our hands. Okay, hands and arms. We're going to do that before the slow movements. Here we go. We're going to have the fingers extending to the floor and then lifting to the ceiling and coming down. And then we're going to add every joint on this side of the body. It's awesome for all your joints. So just rotate your shoulder back and notice that your elbow is bending. Very nice. Okay, now add the hand, and you're going to have this whole sensation, wrist, fingertips, elbows, shoulder, every joint becoming fluid and flexible. And now the opposite side. Shoulder, add the elbow and the hand. Now add one and the other, one and the other. Very nice. Come all the way up and come all the way down. And the way you would often dance with that, besides just you can extend it to the side and pull your ribs out, there's many ways to use this dance step, is often it will go with your foot, like you are your own puppet, like a marionette. So you're going to go out and back, and just allow it to, and again, use your up and down, and let's bring that forward, and let's bring that back. Very nice. I'm liking it. Basic hand movement number 1. The fluid move up and down. Mr. Fluid, yeah. Okay, hand movement number 2, and these are really the embellishments and the decorations of the belly dance. They add all the little bits of flavor and beauty to it. So the second one is a circle, and it's done by grabbing a paintbrush or a pencil in your imagination, going all the way around until you make a complete circle. Now let your fingers go, and you'll have this extremely beautiful circular motion, and you can go up with it and down with it. Now this is the outward direction. You can also shift directions and do an inward direction, and you'll notice it has a slightly different flavor to it. So I can go put one hip out, have my hands coming in like this, out, or I can go the opposite direction. Yes. And also, let's try it with a circle. It kind of really works nicely with the hip circle, doesn't it? kind of stirring up things. Yes, that's beautiful. And these hand motions can cascade up and down, and they're just also they're just lovely to use everywhere. Okay, so what?
Teas at dinners.
Yes, a teas at dinners. I often will go to a tea. Well, tell me about your day. Won't you? Of course I'm listening. So they're very useful in everyday life. As is all of this
You
stuff.
can use a massage.
Yes, and massage too. Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Strengthen the hand.
No, look at what the right is doing.
And now we have come to our slow hip movements.
Okay.
Shall we
I
learn
love that
those?
one.
Okay.
Is
Again.
that the Shakira move?
Yeah, no, not really. Maybe.
Beth Cura movement.
Yeah,
The Beth
cure
Amine.
cure anything. Cura. No
Cure.
matter what it is, it cures it. Yeah.
Cura movement.
Okay. Hips again, side to side through the core. Posture. Chest lifted. Tummy tucked. Tailbone slightly tucked. Everything in. Okay. This way. This way. Let's now go all the way around the world, catching each corner. Boom. Forward. Side. Back. Side. Your legs are bent. Side. Back. Side, forward, and let's go the opposite way, side, bump, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take it all the way around, smooth those corners, keep your head stable, and really use your core to get that circle all the way around. So it's not my legs, it's really my belly and my hips that are getting this smooth circle. Now let's switch directions. Okay, now I'd like you to have your feet together and pull your tummy up, again posture, and go all the way around using your legs and your tummy to make you go around and come a little low.
Oh boy.
And this is the small one, I know. You don't have to go that low, that'll hurt your knees. We're in no pain situation here, an opposite direction. Now if you extend your stance, you can get a very wide one. Again, great for your hip joints. And then all the way around the other way. So that's called a hip circle. We can do a variety of those. We can put one foot forward and do a circle in this direction. Isn't that a nice move? Again, very core oriented. And we can do a hip circle on the other side on one foot. Again, I'm lifting my heel and that allows me to manipulate that hip. Okay, now, there's a lot of figure eights in this dance, infinity signs, circles, infinity, the never-ending cycles of life, very beautiful. Let me show you one figure eight, and it's done by using a twist and hips. Okay, so twist your hips, notice that your body's created a diagonal, extend the hip out to the back, bring it around the front. Move the weight across the diagonal, extend the hip out to the back, bring it to the front, and continue that. You notice that your weight is shifting from the side of one foot to the other. And let's get our hands up and do that beautiful figure eight. Fabulous, fabulous. Now let's start on this side and do it the opposite direction. That's very like salsa-like. And I know Paul loves the variety of figure eights, as I'm sure all of you do, but they're in many directions. This one, it seems to be going parallel to the floor like this. Let's do one that's going perpendicular to the floor. It's a beautiful, beautiful step. Extend your hip out so all your weight is on this flat foot. Now lift that heel so that your hip is lifted and push your weight to the other side and then bring your heel down. Now this hip's out, all the weight is here. Lift the heel, which lifts the hip, and push the weight to the opposite side. Both feet are down, hip is out. Lift the heel, all the way. So that you have this eight motion like this. And this actually later on makes an extremely beautiful walk. And it's enormously toning for your tummy. Yes, very nice. So out and up. Now the one that Paul, I'm always saying Paul likes this, Paul likes that. Okay, but it's to lift up in place. So you have your feet flat, lift up in place, extend out. Lift up, extend out. Lift up, extend out. Yep. Okay, so let's do a little bitty review of just those hip steps. We're going to start, we're going to go all the way around, a little bit small. We're going to widen our stance and do it larger and slower. Larger and slower. We're going to extend that foot, do one circle, extend the other hip, do another circle, bring the feet parallel, do a figure 8, like this, and then we're going to stop over here, lift the hip, and go over, lift and over, lift and over, place the foot, lift this hip up and place it out. And that's quite the review of steps, slower steps for the hips. Okay, so we're going through kind of a basic of all, all the moves that you would use in your traditional belly dance, a little flavor of all of them. So now let's work on our upper body, and we're just going to be almost there for all our stuff. So here we go. Upper body. Pull your arms out. And this is going to engage your ribs. It's very much a dance of isolation. You learn to control and isolate every part of your body, and then you can layer them to beautiful movements. So here we go. Isolate. Now put your arms down. If you can't do this for weeks or months, no worries, it will happen. But you've got to, most people in our culture are not breathing or using this area of their body. We're very locked down with all our technology and all. So you will get it, and it will give you vast health benefits. So here's our ribs. Again, if you can't find it, put your arms out. Okay, now the up and down. We're going to lift up, bend the legs, and drop the chest down, much like we did in our warm-up, where we used we had that cat pose where we were low and bent and low and bent. It's that. So lift your chest out into the space, drop it. Okay, now let's go around the world with our upper bodies. Here we go. Side, out into the room with the front, over to the side, and drop. Out, lift, out, drop. Yes. Go the opposite direction. Out, lift, out, drop, out, lift, out, drop. And now let's take those points, smooth them out, and we're going to go all the way around in a circle. And let's stop and try the opposite direction. And the opposite. Excellent. Okay, wow. That was good. And there's many variations that we would teach you at another time, figure 8s and so on and so forth, and you can do a whole dance with just your upper body. I know. And it's so fab for the spine. And I think, shall we give a little teeny explanation of the undulation?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. Yay. So it looks like this. It mimics the walk of a camel. And this is remarkable for your spine. You will have a great spine your whole life doing this step. Very flexible. Spinal fluid moving up and down. Everybody happy. And it's done like this. Put one foot forward and bring your weight to the forward foot. And really bring your chest out. So you feel a little curve in your back, tummy's in tight, and your legs are straight. Now, bend both legs till you're on this seated back leg and drop your chest. So these are our two extremes. Our legs are straight, our chest is up, our legs are bent, our chest is down. So we're expanded and contracted, and expanded and contracted. Perfect. Okay, now this undulation is actually a backward circular motion, and here's how you're going to kind of get it into your body. And that's by taking an imaginary stick and putting it right at the top of your chest. And you don't want to knock this stick over. So come forward, but don't knock your stick over. So just slightly go under it and then lift up. Now I'm going to come all the way up and around the back of my little stick there and drop my chest down. Don't want to knock it over, so I can't go that way. I'm going to come around the bottom, lift up, drop back. Again, this is a very complex move, and if you have any challenges, don't worry, you will get it. Just take some time. Let's do it to the side for everyone, shall we? So weight forward, lifting up, dropping back, and forward, and up, and forward, and up, and forward, and up. Wow! That's it! Yay! Okay, everyone back to the front, and then eventually you'll work it towards each foot. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so I say let's just go through. Let's just have in this song before we do our cool down. Let's just kind of have a review of everything that we did. You guys look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Wow, it's all that dancing. Oh my gosh. So let's just do the whole thing, and you can join us in. They all fit together. Do them a part at a time, and here we go. Okay, so let's go. Boom. This side now. And take it forward. Tosses. Take it around. And around. Shimmy low. Shimmy high. Shimmy low. Shimmy high. Accents 1. And accents 2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now slow. And slow. Turn that into a figure 8. Turn that into the figure 8 that lifts, 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 and lifts. Upper body, circle, circle, side to side. Undulate, undulate. Arms, arms and feet. Did I miss anything? And then these. That is basic belly dancing. That is it. Let's give them another little shimmy. Come on down. And I think it's time for our cool down. Yeah! Wow! We did it! Woo! Okay. Well, you know, before we cool down, now that we're all warmed up, just like a few seconds of a little solo. Just give me a little something. Yeah. Oh. I love it. Sue, any little favorite move for you? Oh yeah, you got those great shimmies going on. Oh, fabulous. I love it, love it. And all right. Wow. Angela. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so good.
There you go.
Wow, she got the news. Carissa, show us the hips.
Yes.
Got the beautiful hips going on. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, let's just do it. Get a couple stretches in to cool down. Let's clasp our hands behind our back. Oh, soften our knees and bend back. Oh, ow. You can move your neck if you want to get an extra little stretch. Let's straighten our legs and drop over forward. Oh, that feels so good. And if you're able, you can get in a little froggy position here. If you can't, no worries. But oh, that really stretches your legs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you can just come back up, widen your stance just a little, and shift your weight from one side to the other. Now roll up very slowly. And let's rotate our necks. And then the opposite direction. Shoulders rotating back. And now let's take some breaths through the heart, spreading all that good energy all around the world. I always like to say the galaxy and the universe because, you know, everybody needs some no matter where they are. All the way around, a nice deep breath. Breathing in and breathing out. I can't thank you all enough for joining me here today.
Namaste.
Thank you out there for being with us. We love this dance and all it's done for us. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we hope to see you often.
Got it.
Yeah! Woo!
Take two.